Welcome to Spotlight on Sports. We've got men's and women's basketball today, plus Faifo Laval is on the street with the best Super Bowl story of the year. Beyond the Box Score is a new roundtable sports talk show here on Weber State News that starts this Friday. For a taste of the in-depth sports coverage you'll get on Beyond the Box Score, I went down to the D Event Center on Tuesday to break down the Wildcats' first conference loss of the season. I'm Trevor Amicone for Beyond the Box Score, a new show that we're doing here for Weber State News, where we take you beyond just the scores that you get on Weber State sports and elsewhere for Weber State men's basketball. Today, we're here to talk about the first loss of the season for the Wildcats as they traveled to Pocatello and got beat by Idaho State 64-62. The Wildcats really had an off night, and part of that could be attributed to the travel schedule, which had them flying into Sacramento State, then flying back here to Ogden, and busing back up to Idaho State. Never underestimate how much travel makes a difference in a college basketball game. Another thing that Idaho State did that really stifled the Wildcats was they controlled the tempo of the game, and they did this in a myriad of ways. They started first off by making the Wildcats work to get shots off, and as they did this, they really made the Wildcats get into a half-court set. He scored 12 points. He was 5 of 7 from the field, which is a good sign. You could see still there was a little bit of hesitancy. He's still trying to get that confidence back, but he's much, much closer than he has been since he came back from his elbow injury. Look forward to more in-depth coverage of Weber State men's basketball and other national sports topics on Beyond the Box Score, starting this Friday on our YouTube channel. This week, Faifo, Zach, and I will get together and break down the Super Bowl and the Wildcats' Thursday night game against Portland State. Coach Ron McBride has won the hearts of Wildcats and Utes since the beginning of his time here in Utah. He was honored recently as the latest inductee into the Utah Sports Hall of Fame. Tune in next week for a look into Coach Mac's thoughts and feelings on this prestigious award. The Lady Wildcats hosted 2 tough teams at the D Event Center last week. It's been a rough road for the Wildcats so far in the Big Sky. John Capel tells us of their work.
Sacramento State put on the pressure, which stalled the Wildcats, causing their 7th loss in conference action. Junior forward Amanda Hughes had her 6th double-double. She drops in another for 2. Laura Palmier takes a pass from point guard Justine Johnson, which breaks Sacramento's press and adds 2 more for the Lady Cats. But the final tally went to the Hornets, 83-68. Saturday afternoon was a nail-biter as undefeated Idaho State charged onto the court. The Lady Cats were behind by 18 at the half, but had a tremendous run of 25-4 in the second. The Lady Cats hit 52% from the floor and held Idaho State to just 9 points in the second half. Hughes led the Cats with 15 from the floor and 11 rebounds. Taylor added 13 points, and senior guard Sela Moore nailed down 8. But when the lights went dim, it was a Bengals win. What do you do? 54-52. I'm John Capel, Weber State Sports.
Manning versus Brady.
The Wildcat women will be on the road for the next 3 games, but they return home February 11th to play against Northern Arizona. The Super Bowl is coming up this Sunday, and Faifo Laval talks with students to find out what they think.
Manning versus Brady. Patriots versus Giants. Sounds cliche, but if you remember Super Bowl 42, then you remember the Giants stealing the spotlight and defeating the Patriots. But the question is, who do Weber State students want to win? Honestly, I don't really care. I'm a 49ers fan, but let's just find out who these students want to win. What football team are you going for in the Super Bowl?
I'm Giants. We're all Giants here because my Cowboys are out. So
I'm gonna need you to get out of the building. Just go, just get out. Hey, you guys gonna watch the Super Bowl? No. You guys don't know what nobody in Utah knows what the Super Bowl is.
I haven't been paying attention to the Super Bowl, sorry.
You don't watch football?
Nope.
Are you on your mission?
No.
Oh, okay. Hey, you kind of look like Tom Brady. Who are you going for the Super Bowl?
I like the Super Bowl this year.
Super Bowl? Of course. Whoa, sassy. Hey. All right, who are you going for?
Giants.
Who are you going for the Super Bowl?
Been paying attention, I'm not lying.
Get out. Just get out. Hey, who are you going for in the Super Bowl? Are you Skyping? Hey, Heidi, who are you going for in the Super Bowl? Right there. Who are you going for in the Super? Can you get that? Hey, you gonna watch the Super Bowl? You gonna watch the Super Bowl? I don't know if you're watching the Super Bowl or not. So I tried my best, but as you can see, I barely got anywhere. But come Sunday, there will be a winner, whether you're watching the commercials, the halftime show, or the actual game. Patriots, Giants, rematch in Super Bowl 46.
And of course, we'll have Super Bowl highlights for you next week. That's all we've got for you today on Weber State News and Spotlight on Sports. Don't forget you can watch all of our newscasts, sportscasts, and Studio 76 on our website, www.weberstatenews.org. I'm Trevor Amicone, and on behalf of all of us here at Weber State News, thanks for watching.